Have you ever walked past someone every day and realized later you never really saw them? Every morning at 7:10, the same small group gathered at the same old bus stop on Maple Street. The world always seemed half awake at that hour, coffee cups steaming, tired eyes blinking against the morning light, cars whispering past. There was the woman who scrolled endlessly on her phone, the office guy who wore the same gray suit and never smiled, the teenage boy with headphones glued to his ears. And then there was him, the quiet old man with silver hair and soft, tired eyes. He always arrived a little early, always stood in the same spot, and always carried two things: a worn brown paper bag and an umbrella, even when the sky was perfectly clear. No one really spoke to him. People noticed him, but in the same way you notice a street light or a mailbox. He was just there, familiar but invisible. Some whispered that he lived alone. Others said he was strange. No one ever asked. No one ever knew. One winter morning, the bus was late. The wind bit hard, stinging cheeks and noses. Breath turned into fog. Jackets suddenly seemed thinner than usual, and patience grew shorter by the minute. A little boy waiting with his mother began to cry. Not loudly, just the soft, desperate sobs that come from real discomfort. His tiny hands were bright red from the cold. His mother tried everything, blowing warm air on his fingers, rubbing them fast, but she had no gloves to give him. People looked, then looked away. Too awkward, too uncomfortable, not their problem. And then the quiet old man moved. Slowly, almost carefully, he opened his worn brown paper bag. His hands trembled slightly as he reached inside. He pulled out a tiny pair of children's gloves, soft, clean, carefully folded, as if they had been waiting for this exact moment. He knelt in front of the boy and held out his hands gently, like he was handling something fragile. "These belonged to my grandson," he said in a voice that carried both warmth and a shadow of grief. "He doesn't need them anymore, but I think your little hero does." The world seemed to pause. The mother's eyes filled, not with pity, but with something deeper: gratitude. Real, aching gratitude. The boy slipped the gloves on. They fit perfectly. The old man smiled, the kind of smile you give when something hurts and heals at the same time. No one spoke for a moment, not because they didn't have words, but because words suddenly felt too small. From that day forward, people saw him. The phone-scrolling woman started saying good morning. The office guy asked how he was. The teenager took out one earbud when the man spoke. And slowly, the old man shared pieces of his story. About his grandson, about love, about losing and still choosing kindness anyway. The bus stop changed after that. People didn't just stand there anymore. They connected. They noticed each other. They cared, even in small ways. All because one quiet man decided that kindness shouldn't stay hidden in a paper bag. Moral of the story: never assume silence means emptiness. Some of the kindest hearts speak only when it matters most. And sometimes, the people we overlook are the ones carrying the deepest love.